Welcome to Live with Polanco. Today we're having a very good friend of mine in the house. Thank you so much for being here today. Mr. Darren Kopas is going to be talking about his experience and the motivation he's had all these years about being a musician and a lot more. Thank you for being here today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Live with Polanco. Darren Kopas, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are, Darren.
Chris,
thank you so much for being here, brother.
Thanks for having me, my man. It's my second time here.
Have a good night. Bro, you know what? I'm so happy to have you here. You know that this program is talking about motivational things. But before all that, I wanna see the truth. Or let's say the roots about this. Tell us where you're from and how the whole story started.
Sure. Well, originally, I'm from a small town in rural Canada. And let me first tell you, I never thought in a million years I'd be here. You know, that's one thing. I got into music and, typical thing. I was in some school bands and played on the road with a lot of rock bands in Canada, cover bands. Had a great time, learned a lot. And then one day, playing with the band, they said, hey, we're going to go to Taiwan in about 3 or 4 days. Do you want to come? And that first trip overseas that brought me to Asia, I didn't know the duration when I said yes, and 18 months later I came back to Canada for a couple weeks, got on another plane and came back and started touring the world.
Wow.
It was really great. Yeah.
That's a fantastic story, but what about before that? I mean, like, how did your parents take this, like, Dad, I'm gonna go travel, okay, bye-bye. Like, how did the whole start? Before, I mean, did you study music?
Yes, I did. And I think that's very important to do. I mean, I really encourage people to go to school or to go learn music. You don't have to go to school, but to study. And there's a million ways to study.
You create a sense of discipline doing that.
Definitely. Yeah. I was lucky. I went to a couple different colleges, Grant MacEwan University in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And then I went to Capilano University in Vancouver. And I learned a lot. Both places totally different, and I learned totally different things, but both were an amazing growing experience.
How did your parents take this when you say, I don't want to be a lawyer, I want to be a musician?
My dad wasn't. Yeah. My father wasn't too thrilled. He comes from medicine, and so he wasn't too thrilled about that, and he didn't really see much of a future. My mother was always super supportive. In fact, she's the one that bought me my very first drum kit. And she just recently, this week, sent me a picture of me the very first time I held drumsticks behind my own drum.
Which you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it here.
I'll
You're gonna
send
see
that
it.
to you. Yeah, I'll send.
I'm already laughing about it.
And so my mom has always been super supportive. And I went away to college to study, and she was always there. She came, she'd come to see me play whenever she could. And so it just depends. My father defined success differently. So I had to work hard, and over a period of time, you establish yourself.
Did you hear that? You have to work hard.
You have to work hard.
Nothing comes so easy, Everything is after hard work.
Totally hard work. Yeah.
Do you remember the first band that you came to Asia with? Or you went out of your country, like, with?
Yeah, 100% I do. Cinderella Rockefeller was the name of the band.
So you have to finish the show at 12, right?
Yeah. No. We went a little later than that. Yeah.
And you were the drummer, obviously,
I was the drummer,
right?
Yep.
I mean, like, what kept you interested all the way? Because I want to tell the young guys or people who want to study musical arts, we always have something to keep us motivated or to keep us down to say, oh, I'm not going to do this anymore. What kept you motivated? What kept you, like, pushing for that you like?
I always found other musicians and I'd see them play, other drummers, maybe in this case drummers, and it would be inspiring and heart-crushing at the same time. And there's specific guys that I know that I remember watching them and going, oh my God, that is so amazing, I want to be just like you.
Yeah, he's talking about me, yes.
Yeah, well, yeah. And then at the same time, I watch him play and it's like, I can't do that. And the only way to get there is, for me, I try to explain it like a sport. If you want to be an Olympic runner, you had better start doing some miles. So if you want to be a successful musician, no matter how you define success, you got to put in the work. It's not going to come easily. It takes awesome. A lot of hours.
Keep putting some miles, all right? Stay with us. Live with Polanco. We're going to be back with you in just a second, talking a little bit more about Darren.
You thought 10 seconds? No. 30 seconds? No. 1 minute? no, we got 5 minutes. 5 minutes is all it takes for you to change your life.
So after that, right? Like, I also heard somebody told me that you actually had a music store at the same time, like afterwards, or when did that happen?
Well, everything in life to me is a little bit like a river. One thing, you just keep going downstream, and you do it. You prepare. You have to prepare. So everything in life,
Very important. Sorry to interrupt you, but get prepared.
Definitely.
Only to those that are prepared, the opportunities will come to them.
Definitely, 100%. Well, I mean, I was in school, so you learn all these technical things. I'm on the road, so I'm learning from those who are wiser in some aspects, and those who have more experience. And then I was back in Canada. I came off touring. I'd been touring through Asia for a number of years, and an opportunity came to get involved with some music stores, which I did. Music Center Canada, and we had 10 stores. We grew to 10 stores.
Wow.
Yeah, that was very cool. And we had we had over 4,000 students at one time. That was super cool. Yeah.
How cool to be a musician lover, and you have the chance to be in a music store daily.
It was awesome. And I was still playing.
At the same time?
Yeah, at the same time. So I was learning about business. I was still playing, and I got some good experience there. And then I decided to come back to Asia. And again, it's just been one thing leads to another thing, but a door opens, you have to be prepared to go through.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Guys, I will take this opportunity to say again, get prepared.
Yeah.
Stay with Live with Polanco. We're going to be back after this. Soultone cymbals.
Handmade cymbals from Turkey.
So here we are with my friend Darren, my brother Darren, sharing good times and good alcohol.
Hold on.
Darren, let us know about the time when you came to Asia. When did you come here? When did you decide to stay here and why?
Well, you know what? The first time I came, I answered an ad in the Georgia Straight, which is a free newspaper, an arts and entertainment newspaper in Vancouver. And I took a chance, and I met this great band, great people, a band called Cinderella Rockefeller. So John and Dag, thank you for changing my life forever. I owe you. And then suddenly I'm in Asia and traveling all over Asia. And it was life-changing.
When did that happen?
Early 90s.
Oh, I was very young.
You were very young then, yeah. Just a pup.
I was very, very young.
Yeah. Early 90s.
Very, very young.
Very young.
Then after some time, you started working in MGM, right?
Yes.
MGM Grand.
MGM Macau.
MGM Macau. There you go. And that was when we officially met, because we met years before.
Yeah.
At Mandarin Oriental.
That's
when you
right.
were playing there. Right?
Yeah, that's right. I was performing.
What a great night.
You were next door. Yeah.
Excellent night. I forgot most of the night.
Yeah. No evidence.
What happens in Macau? Anyways, so in that time, right? We met, and that's when you guys offered me a job to work there with my Latin band.
Yeah.
With two wonderful musicians, Jordi and Chala.
Yeah.
To be part of Grande Plaza. Beautiful days. Great, sweet.
The accommodations were fitting. Yeah. For rock stars like yourself.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
Dreams, memories, days. So right after that, we also got involved in something else, because you were not promoting, you were being the face of a very famous cymbals brand around the world, which is Soultone.
Soultone
right?
cymbals. Yeah.
And through that, also we got connected again.
Yes.
You are. I'm endorsing. Thank you.
We're lucky and thankful that you choose to play our cymbals.
Well, man, I mean, to be honest, I didn't choose just because you're my fan. They are fantastic cymbals. I have to say, I like the color, the sound, the variety, and they have some cold Latin for me, man. I mean, what else?
What do you do? Yeah?
What happened to there? How you get connected with Soultone?
It was at MGM, and I was really lucky at MGM to be able to give a lot of musicians work. To be able to help people find and pay for their families, pay for their own homes.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really, if you're not playing, at least you're doing something for the musical community in general.
Excellent.
And then I saw guys coming over and doing shows with us using Soultone cymbals. And I really liked them, and one of the guys hooked me up, and I started talking to them, and now I'm distributing Soultone cymbals in China, Hong Kong, Macau, and some other parts of Asia.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I have in this place? I know you. I mean, you know I have. I want you to play the soul tones here.
Oh, okay.
I have soul tones because that's what I use. Can we have a quick jam?
Yeah, it would have to be quick. Yeah, sure. I'll give it a try. I'll try to keep up. Yeah, I'll try to keep up.
So let's have a jam.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
So let's jam. Bro, it was awesome finally jamming with you after so many years.
It's been a long time.
How do you feel after that? How do you feel?
Working out the kinks. Working out the kinks.
Thanks, man. I mean, we enjoy playing and all that, but we also want to bring a message of motivation to others. It doesn't need to be only to young kids or to young people, right? We also want to talk to those who want to follow their paths in life. What can you say about this motivation that people sometimes need in life?
Well, what I really strongly believe is there's space for everybody. If you want to be involved in music or the arts, painting, dancing, you have to find your space. And there is space for you. There is space. But you have to work hard. You have to prepare. When that door of opportunity opens, you have to step through. But if you step through prepared, you've got a great future in front of you.
Excellent. I heard that you told me earlier, behind the cameras, you were talking about, that sounds very nice, behind the cameras. You were telling me about the university that they invited you to make a speech there.
Yeah,
How was that experience for you? What did that mean to you?
Well, I'm really excited about it. It's actually going to be in 2 weeks. So it hasn't happened yet. It's just coming. Just being able to speak to other alumni and be able to speak to a lot of the young people that are going to be there and just kind of share my experience. And I'm really honored and I'm looking forward to it.
Not everybody has this opportunity in life to achieve what you're doing. Having the opportunity to talk to others about your experience and about what you have achieved in your life. That's actually very, I feel moved by that, honestly.
Life's not done yet though. We're not done yet, my man.
Yeah, a lot more to achieve.
There's lots to come.
All right, we're going to be back just with you, Darren, in a minute. Awesome. We're going to mention some of the sponsors and thank them for being here today. And we're going to be back with our brother, Darren. Stay with us. And I would like to thank our wonderful sponsors today. Candela Promotion, Alfonso Rosales, Photography, Poncho!
Yeah!
BrianRavenza.com. Brian!
Yeah!
What was that? Patrick Lai, thank you, Patrick, for the sound. Queens Entertainment, Studio B Productions, Fiesta Hong Kong, Mariachi, Soul Tone, thank you so much for being so nice to bring this on today. Thank you, Darren. And Soundwave Masters, thank you so much for bringing this beauty to us today.
Hi, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to Live with Polanco. And as a last parting gift, we'd like to give you a chance to win this great Soul Tone t-shirt. Call the number below and you could win. Remember, like, share, subscribe. And our last parting message for you, you know what it is.
Life is awesome!
Life is awesome!
Action. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here today with Live with Polanco.
Action. Damn.
It's kind of cut.
We're here to pump you up. To thank our
Please.
sponsors.
Darren massage. Okay.
Are you feeling constipated? Block bowel, kidney trouble.
Are we recording this? Are we recording this?
Let's soul
Are
tone
we
it.
recording this? Hallelujah.
Oh.
Really? as long as you drink a Peruvian drink, you speak Spanish.